Yo, what's going on, gamers?
Let's go!
All right.
What's your name, Finney?
My name is Anthony, and I'm joined by
Enzo.
And Miko.
That's his name. It's the first episode of Pass the Controller. So I thought I would grab out the list of instructions for people who don't know. I mean, nobody knows, so I guess, yeah. Alright, so what we got here? So, we got the first rule, Wheel of Fate. At the start of each cycle, a wheel determines who recommends a game and who receives a recommendation. We're going to do that at the end of the episode, because in the first episode we already have a recommendation that we just started with.
Yeah.
Alright, and then there's a game completion window. The chosen player has 1 month, or we could also do like say if it's a long game, we could be like, oh, you gotta reach this certain point of the game.
Yeah.
And
Persona, yeah.
And then the game will then be discussed on the podcast in detail. If it's not in detail, I'm gonna whoop some
booty.
Alright, and there's also a veto system. Each player has 2 vetoes per season or a designated time period. A veto may be used if the player does not want to play the game or the player does not have enough time to complete it.
Okay, but if they don't want to play the game,
Is someone on the back there?
and they don't want to play the game, can you just use that whenever? You only have 2?
You only have 2
And what's the time period you can use those 2?
per season.
What's the season?
What was the first season? Like a month? Or?
Let's say 4 episodes.
Okay.
Proof of completion. Players must provide proof that they finished the game. So that could be like a recording,
Like a picture.
of like a save file, something like that. Alright. And we got the back here. So failure to finish. If a player does not finish the game within the time limit, a punishment will be decided. Punishments may include playing a game that the other 2 players consider bad, Gex, completing a game challenge in another game.
Gex is not bad, bro.
Well, I'm wondering.
It's a good game.
Proof of punishment being completed is required as well. So, special case, already played the game. If the recommended game has already been completed by the assigned player, the roles are reversed. The recommender must play a game chosen by the assigned player. No vetoes are allowed in this case. Proof must be shown after the assigned player has previously completed the original game.
I already know it's going to be a problem.
Alright, and then the discussion. Each player will discuss the podcast. The discussion may include gameplay impressions, story, character, strength, and weaknesses, whether they would recommend it. And just to prove it, signed on the dot.
Yeah.
That's our real signatures.
That's definitely my writing.
That's real signatures.
That's real signatures.
Real stuff right there.
So now that that's done,
Are we going to start with the Ocarina of Time review?
no, we're not going to start off in a time review because I wanted to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2.
Nintendo what?
Nintendo Switch 2.
Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. I'm gonna quickly make sure something real quick.
We're good.
So, we're all Nintendo fans here.
Mm-hmm.
We like their games, like Yoshi's Topsy Turvy. It's my favorite game.
Like Yoshi and Mysterious Book.
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book.
But
But Nintendo's been they've been kind of messing up a little bit lately.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing a little bit naughty.
making everything a little bit too expensive.
And they've been blaming it on tariffs, which I don't know if I 100% believe.
Is that actually what they're blaming it on? Or?
Yeah. These trying economical times. What else could that mean?
Oh, I like that.
So I was wondering how you guys feel about the whole Nintendo situation with the Switch 2 and the game prices and all that.
I think it's freaking stupid because why is Donkey Kong $100 and why is Mario Kart World $120?
Definitely a big jump from the original Switch.
Weren't the games on the Wii U like $60?
In Canada, I think they were 80.
80 Wii U games, really?
I think like in the later half, maybe they were 80. Maybe originally they were 60.
Mm. The good old days, the Wii U, probably.
Michael?
Ever like big jump from the Switch to the Switch 2, that's for sure. And with
That
the
does
game
not want to
prices.
work.
Oh,
Like this is
The light does not want to work.
yeah, that's having a problem. That's okay though.
So with the Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong
Oh.
situation, I'll tell you exactly why Mario Kart World was more money than Donkey Kong. Is because Nintendo knew that they could pull it in a pack-in
Yeah.
and make it only $50 Canadian, and people were gonna buy that. So then they were gonna buy a Switch
They're gonna
With
buy a
the
Switch
game.
with the game.
with the game, because they don't want anybody to be buying physical games anymore. So any game collectors out there or preservationists, you don't get to unless you want to pay $130 for a physical copy of a game.
So isn't every like digital game $10 less? Like around $10 less.
I think Mario Kart World's $10 less, but I think that's the only one. I think Donkey Kong is still the same price. I think like all like the third party stuff, like the Cyberpunk and all that, still the same.
Well, it's freaking annoying.
Oh.
Why is every company doing this now?
I don't know, buddy.
It's just all money.
Well, the problem also is that people want, the highest quality game, so they want 4K graphics, all this, and guess what that costs?
Money.
Money. So then they gotta invest more development time, more staff, like more cooks in the kitchen to give us a product, even though it's basically the same thing, just with 4K upgrade. Like it's really no different.
Yeah.
Switch 1, Switch 2 edition?
Switch 1, Switch 2 edition.
Why is
To be
that like
honest,
$40?
To be honest, I don't think you have to do a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. I think they could just like upgrade it just directly from Switch 2.
Well, I mean, there is direct upgrades, but they still cost $10.
Which is
But PS5 kind of does the same thing with some games.
I haven't had any games that actually charge you for it.
So for like Persona 5, you have to pay. You can't upgrade it. It's either you buy the PS5 version or the PS4 version.
Yeah,
so if
we
you have
learned that the hard
Yeah,
way.
so if you have the PS4 version of Persona 5 and you pop it in, and you're like, oh, how do I upgrade it? Like my other games, like Ghost of Tsushima. No, you ain't upgrading that, buddy. You're paying an extra $30 for that.
Yeah, I can't believe like. Also, like, there's like so much weird names, like Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, and then like what is happening there?
Yeah, I don't know why. Why did they call it that?
I don't
Even
know.
if that is like the premise of the game, why be calling it Yoshi and the Series book? That's the stupidest game name ever.
I'm surprised they didn't do like an Octopath Traveler thing where they're like, it's a working title, and then just release it as that title anyways.
I at
That's a
least
very
put some
Nintendo
work
thing.
into
That
it.
it's a very Nintendo thing to do. Actually, I'm surprised they didn't do that.
Holy.
But what do you guys think of the console itself, though? Is it worth $700?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I maybe.
I mean, it has like, the spec of like a PS4.
PS4 Pro.
PS4 Pro.
kinda.
Pro. For a handheld, I think it is probably
Here's the thing: if you're a Nintendo fan, you're gonna buy it.
yeah.
If you're not, then don't buy it. If you don't want to play Donkey Kong or Mario Kart, then don't buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the games that you want to play, it's on PlayStation. Everything probably won't be on there. Like Elden Ring and Red Dead are on there. But like, what else is gonna be on there?
I think they're gonna get more stuff eventually. I don't think they're gonna get like the new AAA stuff. Like they're probably not gonna get
You're
like
not gonna get freaking Super Mafia game. Like
yeah, they're not gonna get like Mafia, whatever it's called. Who cares? But like, they are gonna get like the Elden Ring, Cyberpunk. Like it still can run like these big AAA games. I just don't know if Nintendo wants to push these like new developers,
I don't think they do.
these new games to get on their system. I think they're mostly focused on getting like exclusives
Yeah.
and like the stuff that people really care about, like Elden Ring, like Yakuza, like Cyberpunk, like games that people actually like,
Mhm.
and not like try and get some new garbage Mafia. I've never played Mafia Old Country, but I'm just saying
It doesn't
Yeah.
look.
it doesn't look like it's anything
It
special.
doesn't look like a game that I want to play.
Yeah, I'm seeing that everywhere actually. That Mafia game. Oh my gosh, it's like everywhere.
Why?
Still?
Yes, I don't know why. Maybe not like when this video's uploaded like time, but like
It's the GOAT.
pretty decent amount.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we get GTA 6 on Switch too.
I don't.
That's-
I don't think I can run that game.
You know what? I don't think any GTA can run on freaking Switch hardware after that remaster collection
Which remaster?
when they remade the first 3 GTA games, or
Oh, the
that's
remaster?
Vice City and the other one, and it like ran terribly, like it was like unplayable, from what I hear.
I mean, that Switch 2 could probably run it.
I mean, I'm hearing that people
Like
are.
GTA 5 isn't very like a super polished game. It was for its time, but now it's
I'm hearing that people already has like drift problems with the Switch too. And,
yeah,
like, the
that's
first week-
another problem already.
Yeah, just like I think that's like I'm surprised that Nintendo hasn't learned like, oh well the drift is gonna happen, bro. Like it's gonna happen eventually.
That should have been the priority list. Like top 3 things they need to fix with the controllers, and it doesn't seem like they fix it. At least not to the extent that we wanted them to be.
Yeah, even like the Pro controller, I have drift on it, which is at the time was like $100 controller.
Yeah,
I don't think I've heard any Switch 2 Pro controllers having drift, but
I heard.
yeah,
I've heard.
Yeah, just big problems here.
I guess we'll see in the future how like the hardware holds up.
Well, when you have a guy like Enzo and how with the draft controllers all the time, it doesn't take very long for drift to
So
start.
the Switch one, I was playing it one time and I dropped the controller. It was like I probably dropped it from like up here on the carpet, and the whole top of it popped off. Like the whole like thumbstick popped off the
I
thing.
remember whenever I go to your room, just sit and
Yeah, it's like
sitting there,
torn
just
in half.
broken
'Cause I'm
half.
like, I might as well keep this to show like how terrible this controller is made. Like, I don't know
Work
who they
of
got
art.
what materials they made it out of, like what kind of plastic they use.
Yeah, I don't know.
They use like that goblin plastic, like cheap labor. I don't know what they're doing.
That's
I
pretty
don't know.
bad. I remember seeing just the joystick port is completely off of the controller.
Yeah.
I don't know how it pops off from hitting a carpet.
From what, 3 feet?
Yeah, it was like this. And I was like,
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I also remember seeing that when I went to your room. It's like a public display.
it's like my art project. One day I'm gonna analyze these controllers.
Yeah,
It's scientific work.
put in your museum.
My museum of crappy Nintendo hardware that used to not be crappy.
I don't know. What else is there?
Mario Kart World.
Mario World, Bonanza, anything. How about let's talk about the new direct that just came out about Nintendo Galaxy 1, Galaxy 2, anything about that?
So I start. Here we go.
It's not what everyone's making it out to be. I don't know why people are glazing this direct. I remember as soon as the direct came out, every social media platform, what a go to direct! What a
I
go to
didn't hear
direct!
anybody say that.
Oh, I
heard it all over the
I
place.
heard it.
Every person I've ever seen was like, yeah, it's okay.
No, people are glazing like, oh my gosh, Galaxy movie! Galaxy
Yeah.
collection!
Let's be real, guys. When that Galaxy movie comes out, you're gonna watch it. You're gonna be like, well, that's cool.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a
Like the
movie.
Mario Brothers movie, like the highlight of that movie was seeing Chunky Kong in the background.
Yeah.
That was like the only thing I was hyped about.
Yeah.
But like what was even revealed? The big thing for me was the Metroid Prime 4 trailer.
Mhm.
But we already knew about Prime.
To be honest,
it wasn't like a big reveal.
It wasn't a reveal, but it was cool to see that they're trying to like, or at least what it looks like is like it's almost a little bit open world or like open zone.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that Yoshi, I'm like, oh yeah, cool Yoshi. And then I go online, and then people are not making like that big of a deal on it. Like
I
don't
heard
think that much
nobody
hype
talk
behind
about it.
it. Yeah, there's not that much hype behind
Even
it.
though that was
Bandy and Arlo was like the only.
Yeah. Even though like that was probably like, was that the biggest reveal?
For me, I think
like,
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Because that was like the only thing
That's
that
the only new
was
thing.
new
Yeah.
that we'd never heard of before.
Yeah.
And it's for Mario's 40th anniversary.
I thought it was gonna be a big thing.
And
for
the
Mario
last
Anniversary.
anniversary collection was way better.
Oh yeah, that was.
It was way better.
$100 for Mario Galaxy 1 and Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like
Or you can buy them
downfall.
separately for $55.
Which you did.
Which I did, because I've never played Mario Galaxy 2.
You know we have it upstairs.
Yeah, I don't want to set up the Wii U though to like play a game. I'd rather just pay $50. I have it on my Switch. I could play it anytime.
I guess, yeah.
It looks slightly better, kind of. I don't know.
I think it looks better. I mean, probably.
I mean, when you just like up-res the textures, sometimes it looks better, and then sometimes it just looks like a little too clean.
Yeah.
It looks like a little too bright, too.
I remember seeing your cutscene yesterday. And you got like a star, and he does like that little thing. His nose just looks like I don't know.
Also, you could like in Mario Galaxy, like Mario's like proportions are kind of weird. So like his leg is like separated from his body sometimes, but you can't really tell in the Wii version. In this version, you could tell like it like sometimes like splits. I don't. Maybe that's just like. Maybe that wasn't the original. I don't remember seeing that, but it's like super noticeable in the remake.
What else did we see from the direct? We also saw the Delta Room. Is that what that was?
There's no Delta.
Oh,
that was on the
Delta?
first direct.
Oh man.
We skipped the Mario Kart World topic. Why did we go over that?
I don't know. Enzo was just like he doesn't even want to talk about it. Talk about Mario Kart World.
Like my opinion on it, I think a deluxe is probably a little bit better for my opinion for involving multiplayer, but I think Mario Kart World is still here.
It's fine, buddy.
Yeah.
It's not gonna turn off.
Yeah, I think for multiplayer, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe wins, but for if you're just playing on your own time, Mario Kart World is.
So I hear people that they don't like the single player, and when I first got into it, I didn't really like it. But like, it's more of just like a chill like vibe, like at nighttime kind of game, like just going around collecting random stuff. They did improve it recently, from what I heard.
Well, you got to remember, this isn't the whole game. This is just a little thing put on the side while you're waiting for games to start, or if you're just trying to collect everything.
But
right?
but it is kind of the big point of the game, though. That's what they advertise it as.
I
the big
guess.
point.
Yeah, I guess they advertise it as
And
that,
that's
yeah.
why it's not a super big point, though. Because what people really wanted was more racetracks and stuff.
Yeah, I think they could have added a little bit more tracks to be honest, but
I think
it has enough tracks.
Tracks are fine. I think the tracks. Are
The
fine.
way that they set up the tracks is the problem. Going around once on like a super well designed track, and then the other two laps are going in a straight line.
Go in a straight line, and then you get there, and you do a track, and you're in a straight line again.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the problem. In what's the mode called?
Knockout Tour?
And Knockout Tour is good
Well, yeah, because you're in continuous.
because
Like,
you're just continually going through these places.
yeah.
When you're doing like a Grand Prix, I just want to go on the track.
Yeah, you're stopped for 2 seconds, and all of a sudden you're in a straight line. In a straight line, and you're just back at it again. I don't know. I like 8 Deluxe more, to be honest. as over, I don't know.
I think they knocked it out of the park with like the animations, the visuals, all that's
All the
great.
graphics
Music,
and
everything's
stuff,
all like the decorative stuff is great.
Yeah.
It's the actual like little like gameplay stuff. It's not even little. It's just like, why would they even do that or not include like a mode to switch between the two?
Yeah, it feels like I'm playing like a party mode in Mario Kart. Like it doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. Like
yeah. I also like the free roam too. That's pretty cool. When you can collect all these stuff, like all the things that's interesting that they made.
Yeah.
yeah.
Want to go into detail about that?
I want to put your thing a little more sensitive.
To be honest, I think there's too much things to get on free roam.
I don't think there's enough things getting free roam. I think that's the problem.
I think there is enough things to get. They just don't do anything.
Yeah.
If there was like, if they doubled like the costumes in the game and you got them by getting P switches,
Mm-hmm.
and then the P medallions you unlocked like the stamps, and then like everything had like a different thing that it unlocks, then I would be playing free roam all the time.
Yeah. Another thing is the online. They completely ruined the online. Why did they do it like that? Why did we completely force you to do the stupid straight line tracks in online? That's the stupidest thing ever. As soon as I heard about that and people were complaining about it, I'm like, I'm not playing online anymore.
But even when they changed it, like the way to do just the track is stupid. You have to hit random.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So everyone was just picking random. It's like, what?
Yeah.
You're gonna make a mess. Got a phone call, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, these people are ringing me over and over again. This stupid group chat.
No, just answer the call. We're not doing anything important here. Just took an hour to set all this up.
Holy. Do you want to talk about Donkey Kong Bonanza too?
Well, only he has played Bonanza.
Yeah.
So Donkey Kong Bonanza is pretty peak.
Yeah.
It has Donkey Kong in it, if you guys didn't know.
Yeah.
Sure. I think that it's like the best like feeling game Nintendo's ever made.
Ever made?
Ever made. Like it's just like constantly does like something to your brain where it's like, oh, banana. And it's like numbers going up. And you're just like, oh, I gotta keep playing. And then like 40 hours later, you're playing for 40 hours straight, and you're like, oh, I got it. Okay, that's a pretty good game.
How do you feel about the DLC though?
See, I was gonna get to that, and now you just brought it up. So the DLC I heard is actually kind of fun.
But is it worth the $40?
But is it worth $30? I know.
I heard some people do not like that DLC.
I think most people don't like it because it's $30.
The reason, the price tag is the reason why they don't like it.
So everyone compares it to like the Mario Odyssey Luigi Balloon World thing, and obviously it's a bit more involved than that. There's like a whole like roguelike kind of element, and there's a new island to explore. But even still, at most it should have been like a $5 DLC.
Yeah, Balloon World was free.
Balloon World was free.
Yeah.
And it has a similar thing where it's like after you're done the game, you could do like this little mode and like kind of like try and master the levels.
Mm.
So is Donkey Kong Bonanza a game to like restart and like go back and like do anything?
No.
No.
I don't think I ever want to go back to it. At least for a long time.
Is
It's
Odyssey
like
the same kind of way for you?
It's like Odyssey. Like it's just like too much. If I was doing like a speed run or something, that would probably be pretty fun. Just like or then like not collect, because you don't need to collect the bananas. You could just like go to the objective.
Mm-hmm.
I think just doing that I would probably do that again. But collecting everything again, no, I would not do that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
See that being.
Because like once you get the dopamine rush through, and then you go back to it, I don't think it's gonna hit as hard.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Odyssey, yeah, I don't think I could go through Odyssey like again 100% like that either. Maybe I'll play through it again, just the story and everything, but like.
I don't think Nintendo's made a game in a long time where it feels like I want to replay it. The only game that I could think of is like Metroid Dread.
Yeah. I was gonna say Mario Wonder, but even that
I don't really feel like replaying.
No.
Even though we might with the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
To be honest, like
what did they even add with that? What did they even add with that? They're like Bell Park, whatever it's called.
They didn't reveal everything yet.
But what did they reveal? It's just like
multiplayer games.
We already had that.
No, they're like party games.
Ooh.
Yeah. They announced that in the Direct, right? The Mario Wonder new things.
Wasn't that the Direct before?
Or the Direct before?
Well, no.
No,
that was the Direct. Yeah.
That was the newest one.
I don't know how to feel about that, man. I still don't know how to recover from that.
Recover.
Yeah. I was like, oh, 40-year anniversary, we're gonna get something special.
40 years of Mario. Here's Mario Galaxy.
Every single time, it's just more retro games. They're just bringing back again. They've done it last how many times?
It would have been cool to see like a new look at even a 2D Mario game that they're working on or something. Because I don't think they have a 3D Mario game in the works. But I also don't like it when they reveal something like 15 years beforehand and then we gotta wait forever, like Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah, that was long wait. Holy. I'm probably gonna play some Metroid Prime games. I'm looking up to it, but I don't know.
You don't think I'm gonna recommend some Metroid?
Never know.
At some point?
I don't know.
Like one of my favorite franchises of all time.
Make sure you don't lose your progress again.
Holy.
Lost all my Super Metroid progress.
You want to explain that, huh? You're blaming me for losing all your progress?
I don't think Enzo even realizes what happened.
I don't think he did either.
I remember that.
It's because we swapped from Nintendo Switch to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, okay.
And you didn't back up. You didn't
download
download your save data.
Well, I didn't know I was gonna do that. Nintendo, like.
when you're switching a console, of course it's gonna do that.
I
Download
thought
your not iCloud, cloud data.
I thought if you
iCloud.
download it on the same account, you just get your stuff back.
You have to save it first.
I don't know.
What do you think? You're just gonna automatically like transfer?
Well, I thought if you had that account and you downloaded the thing, you would save your progress. I don't know.
I don't know.
Alright, I want to switch the topic from Nintendo because I don't want to talk about them anymore. Someone here has recently played the original Metal Gear Solid.
That's me, baby.
So,
How's
Metal Gear? Metal Gear.
It's way better. It's way better than I was expecting it to be. That's for sure.
How's Snake's cheeks clapping?
Oh, make sure you climb the ladder.
Press X to climb the ladder, Snake.
Well, obviously.
No, press the action button.
Yeah, it's very good. The boss fights, the story, the graphics. Twin Snakes, but I haven't played.
I think Metal Gear's like graphics still hold up to this day. Like we're gonna talk about Ocarina of Time later. I don't think those graphics have held up as well as Metal Gear.
Mhm.
Like Metal Gear has like a style to it where it's like even today people are still trying to like imitate that style and like animations and stuff.
It does have its own style.
It has a
for
very
sure.
unique style.
The computer.
I know the computer. You could just leave it like this. It's fine.
Oh.
It's still recording.
Is it?
Yeah, you can keep talking about. I'm trying to fix this.
Okay, so
It definitely does have its own style. I think it looks. Yeah, I think it does look good. Even the original does look okay. Does it need a remake? Maybe.
what one?
Yeah. Which it has a remake. Twin Snakes I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I think all of them could benefit from a remake, but I don't think they're necessary 100%.
I heard that Twin Snakes is harder.
I've been playing it right now. Some parts are definitely harder. Some parts are definitely easier. Like the Raven tanker boss fight is way harder because the original you just throw grenades and you're pretty much done. And Twin Snakes, you have to shoot them with your sucky pistol from a vent, and you have to shoot the guy in the tank 3 times because the guy in the tank dies. And then another one goes in the tank, you take that one out, and then another one again.
So it's basically just one, but way harder.
Yeah, but like, it's just a really annoying process. Well, what do we think of Metal Gear Solid 1? That we kind of took away from that conversation.
It's very good, man. I love the story. I didn't think the story was going to be as good because it's a little bit like very old. And I love the boss fights though too.
Boss fights, music's really good.
And the pacing is like amazing. The pacing's really good.
There's some backtracking parts, but
Yeah.
it doesn't take away from anything, I don't think.
It just adds to the lore.
That's the lore. It's just some people make more out of that than it is. I don't think it's a problem. Or at least not a problem as they make it out to be.
What's the problem?
Like backtracking.
It's not that bad at backtracking though.
No, it's not.
I'm
Yeah.
not bothered at all.
And they do make you go to new locations, and not like you go to like the exact same locations every time you went backtracking.
Yeah.
You like it's more like a discovery thing rather than just like backtracking for the sake of backtracking.
Yeah, every video I talk about Metal Gear Solid, like I watch Metal Gear Solid. Most of the only complaint is the backtracking with the key cards. Honestly, I did not find that to be like insane or like, complicated at all.
If they made you go back to like the first tanker, then maybe. But it's in like the same
It's
building.
it's just the Raven boss fight arena.
Yeah, that's like the furthest you go back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. To be honest, the hardest, but I don't know why, but I took so much time doing the Gray Fox boss fight. I have no idea why. It's the most simplest thing that you have to do, but it took me a lot of time to do that. I have no idea why.
It took
Like-
me a little bit of time.
Like for me, I took like less time than Mantis than I did in Gray Fox.
I think Gray Fox is the harder fight.
It is.
Yeah. I think so. Twin Snakes version is kind of the same way. I just started the second Mantis fight today in Twin Snakes.
In Twin Snakes, you still have to plug into the second controller.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay.
I still have to figure out how to do that on the emulator, honestly.
Oh, we're not playing on emulator. You're playing on a GameCube.
Sorry, Nintendo.
You're playing on.
I'm playing on
GameCube.
official hardware.
You're playing the official $350 copy that we bought
Yeah.
on our GameCube. My mic's muted. On our GameCube, which also costs like $400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, you played the most amount of Metal Gear games here, right? What do you think about the overall series?
Peak. Absolutely peak. Top 3 series all time. All time. Another thing that I want to bring up is Peace Walker. Because Konami was talking about like which games you want to do next. I think Peace Walker would actually be pretty good. I installed it not too long ago and I started it just to kind of get my controls ready and everything for when I do start it. Pretty cool. Graphics are interesting. They're different from 1 and 2 and 3 kind of graphics. It's its own thing.
It's on the PSP.
Yeah, PSP. The cutscenes are really cool. They're like comic books. They're interactive comic books. So like it'd be like you're shooting down like robots in the sky and you'd like actually aim like a comic book like gun and all that. It's really
comic
cool.
book gun.
Yeah. So it's like imagine a panel, right? And you have the gun in the panel
Uh-huh.
and you're like shooting stuff down. Like it looks like a comic book. It's like one frame after another. Like it's interactive, so Seiko will come up and they choke someone out. You like spam a button, and it's all like interactive.
So it's like a quick time event.
I guess I don't know what that means, but
Like when, like, say you're playing God of War and it's like press the circle button and then it goes like.
yeah, it comes up like randomly, and you have to like interact with it. It's pretty cool. I think that'd be really cool to remake, because a game like that, it's clear that Metal Gear Solid 5 took a lot from Peace Walker, like completely, because Peace Walker is like a mission-based game too.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a list of missions, you have to go after it. I think that would work well in a remake. I think that would work probably better than 1 and 2 in a remake. I
don't think 2 needs a remake.
I don't think 2 really needs one either.
3 didn't need one, but we got one anyway. But
2 remake's good. 2 remake's good.
Yeah, I played it. I think I don't know how to explain it really, but the bosses, I think they could like spread out the bosses a little bit more. It's like boss after boss after boss.
I think near the start of the game it's like boss after boss after boss, but then later on it's more like exploration.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But what was the best boss though?
The most
in 3?
No, in 1.
Oh, 1.
The most the best boss? Probably
More, give me more.
I like Mantis, I think, yeah. I think Mantis is...
I think Mantis would have been my favorite if I was playing it back in 1997.
100%.
Playing it now, it's just kind of like, yeah, okay, it's cool.
It's still a cool fight.
Yeah.
I think it would be really cool to like a CFG.
I've heard about it so much that like when it came up, I was like...
Imagine not knowing that's like...
Not knowing it, that would have been sick.
Yeah, that'd been awesome, yeah. I think my favorite fight is still probably Mantis, though, or Gray Fox. Metal Gear's a bit too hard to say it's my favorite one, because there's just like so much pain and suffering in that fight, but like...
I think Gray Fox is my favorite. Just his voice lines are so good.
Gray Fox is the coolest character, I think.
The clash of bone and sinew. Like, so epic. Everything he says is epic.
And just make me feel it. Make me feel alive. I saw that cutscene about 800 times. I had that cutscene about 800 times because I failed about 800 times.
But the best character. Liquid!
Yeah, 100%.
Brothers!
Liquid Snake is just like pure cinema. Everything that he does is like, even like the clenching of like the Chris Chan like clenching of the fist.
He's the goat.
To be honest, he's kind of annoying when he comes back like 3 times at the end of the game.
It's not over, Snake.
I see you.
And then you're in the car trying to shoot him.
Oh my gosh.
Ah! Ah!
I didn't know you could do first person in that fight, so I was doing the third person. You know how long
In
that
third
took
person,
me?
it doesn't work.
Oh my gosh.
I was watching you play, and I completely forgot that you could even go first person.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I went first person in that part, and I think it didn't even take me that many tries.
Third person was brutal.
And then there's also everybody double crosses you.
Yeah, that kind of happens in every
Metal Gear,
game.
everybody double crosses Snake, and Snake's just like, bruh.
To be honest, when literally at the end of the game, when Liquid's like, I'm still up, even though I'm about to die from Fox dies, but I literally thought it was gonna be another whole phase about that.
When he comes out of the truck.
Yeah. Holy.
He still lives on. He still lives on.
He
Technically.
still lives on.
We haven't played 4 yet, so we don't know how that
Yeah.
ends.
Yeah.
I do know like that plot line with Ocelot's arm has an end, but I don't know how it ends.
Yeah, I guess I gotta play 4. After I beat Twin Snakes, Peace Walker, then I'll play 4.
I'm gonna have to be 2, 5, then 4.
Another voted liquid line. I live on through this arm.
Yeah.
No, Liquid, no, don't control me.
And when Liquid takes over, Ocelot is like a bunch of like veins up in his head and everything too.
So
It's
weird.
so cinema.
Cinema. And we can't forget the best part of Metal Gear. Big Chungus.
Big Chungus.
The dominant meme.
It does sound like it should be there. Like that's pretty much is the context of the scene too.
You could actually replace that into it and it has the same meaning.
It does have the same meaning.
Instead of talking about the Gulf War, talking about Big Chungus.
It still works perfectly.
Yeah, I don't know how Kojima ends up with these like big plots and stuff and all these stories,
It
but
might have some
I'm pretty sure
insane-
Kojima was like a history major before he worked on games.
It makes sense.
Like
It
I'm
makes
pretty
sense.
sure he went to like university to like study history.
It does make sense, yeah. I mean, every game has like some like
peak-
history
peak
behind it. Maybe 2 does too, technically.
Yeah.
I just don't like how 2. This is weird, but I don't know. I don't like how 2 you blow up from bird poop. When you slip on bird poop, you like freaking. I thought someone was like shooting at me.
You don't blow up, you slip.
No, but there's just like a sound.
There's like when the bird like drops the poop on you, you do blow up.
You blow
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Ryan goes like bah! And he like falls down on the ground.
I'm like, what's shooting me?
I think that's what that is. I don't know. I
yeah.
have to search it up, but I'm pretty sure I was watching him play and like the bird dropped the poop on him and just
Yeah.
I do not remember that.
unless I don't know, unless something glitched out or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, if that was a glitch, that'd be the most stupidest glitch I've ever seen.
Rylan rolls up, or Ryden rolls up the stairs.
Yeah, I made that mistake a lot, man. Oh my
I did that a million times. And then they shoot you out on the ground too. They go. It
Well,
takes
yeah.
forever to die.
But we can't talk about like the peak of Metal Gear Solid 2 yet because this guy hasn't.
Yeah,
No. That's gonna be a whole other conversation.
When you finish Metal Gear Solid 2, we'll talk about it.
yeah.
The ending of Metal Gear Solid 2 is probably my favorite ending to like any game ever.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
I don't know.
It's pretty close. I like both a lot.
Solidus going to the thing. The Sons of Liberty.
The part when Solid just like does a little like drag on the floor, it's like, there's like fire over the place. So cinematic.
So
Is it time to start the Oot review here from Miko? From
I
Domenico?
don't know, is it? What are we thinking?
anything else you guys want to talk about?
Not necessarily.
So I finished a little game recently.
What did you finish?
It's called Expedition 33.
Oh,
there we go.
It's a bit of it's not many people talk about it. You know, just kind of like revolutionized the way like RPGs are made. I don't know if you've ever
Man,
heard about it.
I went on your account. It was like 60 hours. Like a lot. Like what are you doing there?
I
Man?
haven't even done everything yet.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Yeah,
There's like a boss that's like a super boss. I haven't finished it yet. But I just wanted to say that Expedition 33 is probably like a top 10 game for me right now.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna
It's
if like over time it's gonna like stick with me. But the ending of the game,
Goated?
So when you spend so much hours in that game, is the pacing still really good?
what do you mean?
Like, or is is it like not that long to go from like boss to boss this to that?
If you're doing the main story, it's only like 20 hours.
Oh, okay.
If you're doing like I'm like level like 90, like 95, like I'm almost max level.
Oh my god.
So when I did the final boss, I literally beat it in one hit.
Holy, you beat it in one
I
hit?
beat it in one hit. I had like a build where basically like this one guy, he like builds up a combo over time, but I have like a sword where he like starts off in the highest combo, and then I use one move, and it like hits multiple times, and then the boss is dead. Which kind of sucks. I did want to like experience the boss because it is like an epic boss. Like I've seen gameplay of it.
It's been like 10 seconds.
But I beat it in like 5 seconds. Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to talk about it like too much, like story wise, because I think
what are
it
our
is going
thoughts
to be
on
a recommendation one day.
Yeah,
what are our thoughts on the style of our stuff? Are people like,
So it is made with Unity, and
Okay.
you can immediately tell when a game's made by Unity. It has like that clean kind of like, but the way the game like the character designs and like the way the world looks is completely unique. Like even the way like the story, like the world you're in, like later on it's revealed something about the story, like in the world you're in, completely unique. Like usually you're just like in the fantasy world, but this one has like a little bit of a twist to it. I won't say what it is, but yeah, there's like a twist. And the mechanics are goated.
I saw some gameplay. It looks cool.
So basically, you could like pretty much build any build you want. Like you could go for like a combo build. You could go for like status build. You could go for just like building up like counters. You could like just like so many different ways that you could do it. And when you look at something like Pokemon, where it's just been like the same thing for like 15 years, it's pretty it is iconic. But whenever they add a new mechanic, you just never want to use it.
Well, Pokemon like laid the foundation of like a lot of RPGs, but they just never really wanted to evolve.
I don't think they laid the foundation.
For a lot of RPGs, I think they did.
No.
Persona 5.
I haven't played Pokemon.
I think it's very similar.
I mean, Final Fantasy had like status, like fire better than grass, like electric better than water.
I mean,
before Pokemon did.
I mean, I saw a bit of Final Fantasy gameplay that you did. Like, it looks really good.
That's 7
that's
very different from like traditional Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I might play it at 7 too. Remake.
It might be a recommendation.
Yeah, I've got to be careful with that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, do we wanna talk about Ocarina of Time?
We'll start it.
All right. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time was released in 1998 and developed by Nintendo for the N64. It was the first Legend of Zelda game to take a leap into 3D. With acclaim from critics and gamers all over the world, it is considered one of the greatest games of all time, if not the greatest, by people all over the world. Yeah, just to preface, when you do see footage of it, it's gonna be the fan remaster, which is, I think, the best version of the game. I think I'll put the name up in editing what the team is called, but I think the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask remasters that they did are like some of the best I've ever seen.
I think it looks okay. I don't mind it. Game's great overall. No complaints really. The menu thing is a bit annoying, especially in some certain houses.
Okay, break it down from the start. Start of the game.
Start of the game. Okay, you're in a little town, right?
Yeah.
Go to Deku right? And you go to the Deku thing, go through all that. After that, it's the Deku tree. There's the water thing.
Jabu Jabu's belly. Or Dodongo's cave. Dodongo's cave. Jabu Jabu's belly.
I don't mind Dodongo's cave.
You guys gotta fill me in.
Jabu, I'm not a fan of. Jabu, I'm not a fan of. Music's great throughout the whole game. Gameplay. Camera sometimes gets annoying, and because I was like, the D-pad is usually how you use the items.
Yeah.
When I was using the joystick, my finger would like slightly tilt up or down when I'm using something, so it would just switch the item while I'm using it.
Yeah. To preface this, the N64 controller has like the buttons for like the D-pad. So like when you're selecting like the Ocarina of Time, you click a button.
Yeah.
But when you're using like a new controller, because we emulated it, but
Whoa!
when you use a new controller, the joystick has omnidirectional, so it could go any direction. So
Yeah.
if you're even like slightly to the left when you're pulling up, Link will like pull his left item
Yeah.
instead of like his top item.
Yeah, so that was a problem. The constant camera switching with like the back button was annoying at times. It wasn't like super bad, but it got annoying at some parts where you need to be constantly moving around and looking around.
What's the most like annoying part of the game? Like
That was the most annoying part. The camera and like the switching of the items was probably the most annoying part. Backtracking isn't really a problem.
Well, there is backtracking, but it's optional backtracking.
you see,
Does a certain part come to line with backtracking?
What part that has a lot of backtracking?
I wonder, like, maybe the part that you made me like do for no reason. That's probably the part.
That's not backtracking. That's a new area.
It's technically backtracking
How?
because we've been in that area before. We go somewhere else. We come back to it for no reason because you made me do it.
What do you mean? Do you know what backtracking is?
Doing something, go do something else, and coming back to the other thing.
You don't go back.
I guess it's not back for a story thing, but you made it seem like I had to do it in a story thing.
But you're already there.
Was I really there?
Okay, so the part he's talking about is so there's a part where you gotta like save these guys to get into a temple. And you are supposed to save the guys.
Okay, but that's okay. I guess
So
you're
you were
I
already
guess
there.
I was
And
already
the
there.
part he's talking about is getting the ice arrows, which isn't the required item, but I told him it was required because I thought it was funny.
And I got it for no reason, so I didn't use it a single time after that palace or not palace.
So
or whatever
he
that
beat
is, temple.
like the Shadow Temple, which is like the temple that like the boss there is like weak to ice arrows, and I completely forgot about it.
So you made me do it after that. Made me go through this whole thing, which was super annoying.
But it's fun.
Was it fun?
I like the trial part. That's why I made you do it. It's like a mini dungeon.
I don't want to do that.
at least the one
If I
game,
remember that game, I'm not doing
at
that.
least the one game after this game, like, oh, you have to get this item, and then you don't actually gotta get it to beat the
Yeah,
game.
because I'm trying to get you guys to experience the full package.
The full metal.
Did you experience the full package you played the first time?
I 100%ed it the first time I played
You originally played the 3DS or the
it.
N64?
Wii U.
Wii U? Like the
Virtual
virtual
Wii
console?
Virtual Console
Yeah.
version. That's the first time I played it.
Mm.
Okay, I'll start from the beginning again. So you go. So first of all, Link is a bit different from the other. What are they called?
The Jits.
The other Jits, the green people,
The green
the
people.
Kakariko. No.
No, what? Kokiri?
Yeah, the Kokiri. So the Kokiri people. So Link is slightly different from the Kokiri people because
Uh-huh.
he doesn't have a fairy.
Is it a Fury?
So you start off the game and Link gets a fairy.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's going to be important later on.
Yeah. Was she helpful? I think it was
Talk about
more.
that after.
Later?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
you finish the Deku Tree, he starts you on your journey, and then you go
You go to
the Dongo.
Dongos. I thought that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a pretty good dungeon. There's one part where there's the big jits into the boss.
The Dongos.
Yeah, is that what they're called?
Yeah, that's why it's called the Dongo Cavern, because there's the Dongos.
Which one's
in
the
it.
Dongos? Is it the big guys?
Like the dinosaur-looking guys.
Okay. That part's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Other than that, pretty solid dungeon. I enjoyed it.
Mhm.
After that, what's the next one?
Jabba Jabba's belly.
WW's the next one? I did not enjoy that one at all. Tell me why you do like it.
I think the atmosphere of Jabba Jabba's belly, like, just the concept of being in a fish,
Okay.
is kind of cool. And like the way that you like click nerves and stuff to open doors, and it looks like a butthole opening up. And then there's like the little slimy guys that come down. which they do use that boss fight like 4 times, which is kind of annoying.
It's
But it is cool just to be like fighting like nerves.
I think the concept is cool. I just think the aesthetic gets boring pretty quick. I think the concept aesthetic of flesh gets boring pretty quick. I think the concept is cool. That is a little bit annoying. That one boss you had to go around the thing is super annoying. It was hard.
Big Octorok.
Yeah, that was harder than the actual boss in that thing.
But later on, you discovered how to do it.
Yeah, but I think the main problem with that one again was the D-pad thing.
Yeah, because you're trying to switch to the boomerang.
Switch
fast.
constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's probably the main problem. Other than that, it's okay. Not a super big fan of it. It's alright. Whatever.
You also skipped the part where you meet Zelda.
We do meet Zelda, yeah. What happens with that? You go see her.
Yeah.
She gives you the thing.
Well, the window.
Yeah, I guess. Through a window. Does she throw the... No, she throws it later.
Later.
Yeah.
Okay, you look through the window and who's there?
Ganondorf?
Ganondorf!
Yeah, Mario and Bowser poster in the background.
I was gonna say that, and Luigi.
Yeah.
So what was the bigger impact, the Mario and Luigi and Bowser poster or seeing Ganondorf?
I'd say Mario, Luigi, and Bowser poster.
Yeah. So the first time you see Ganondorf, he's just kind of like a regular dude.
He's kind of walking down with aura.
He just got that aura.
Yeah.
And then, but he does like a little like look at you, like he does like a
He's like,
bombastic side eye. He's like, all right. So, continue with Jabba Valley.
Not much more to add to it.
I think there's a big aspect you're not talking about.
You're talking about sharing the girl around
Yeah.
here? That's very annoying because you mess up one time, you have to go all the way back to the point where you grab her. It gets really annoying really quick. After the first like 4 times you mess up, you start like actually like losing it. At least I was. Like it got boring. It got not boring. It just got old fast.
You got like stuck in one part, like you couldn't find one.
Yeah, there's one specific hole that you need to go through, but there's got the thing at the bottom, at the top down that blocked it. So annoying. I don't remember what the solution was to that. You have to get like the
You have to kill all the gooey guys.
and then it opens up. It's boring pretty fast. It gets overused. I think it's just a lot of repetition, and it's just all right. It's okay. I don't hate it as much as what we're gonna talk about later, but it was annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It was annoying. It got obnoxious pretty quick.
I also have the ratings to go in to pull it up.
We'll do that later.
We'll do that after.
Oh, yeah. After Jabu, what's next?
So
Start the actual-
now the game actually starts.
Yeah,
So
He's Big Boy Link.
Ganondorf is doing bad stuff because he's a bad dude.
Yeah.
And
Thanks.
Zelda is like running away on her horse
Yeah.
with Impa,
Mm-hmm.
and she throws you the ocarina
Yeah, into the water.
and basically Link's like, "See ya, Saria's ocarina," and just like picks up Zelda's ocarina.
Yeah, he's completely
forgets about Saria.
Yeah.
And then this is also the first. This is the first time when Ganondorf confronts Link, isn't it? He like
I
pulls
think
up at the entrance.
I think he mostly just like talks to him for a couple seconds and he just kind of dashes off.
Yeah, he literally like looks at you and is like, "Bruh,
He's
you're
like,
not
"Bro,
doing
you're not gonna be able to
anything.
do it.
You're not doing
You're not beating me,
anything,
buddy."
bruh." And that's when Link's like, "Oh well, I'm gonna go big now. I'm gonna go big.
I go big
I'm
mode.
gonna go big mode." And then big mode starts. The real game starts.
Big mode starts.
So what was your like? Because I remember when I was playing, because I didn't know anything about Ocarina of Time when I first played it.
Mhm.
Just starting off in like Hyrule Castle Town and just seeing like it's like completely dead.
It is sick. It's cool. It's big transition. I do miss the music that plays.
Now it's just like.
Yeah, you got these like big like what are the skeleton
Three
guys?
guys.
Those guys are so annoying. Yeah, those guys everywhere. Everything's dark. It is cool as you progress. Everything opens up. It is cool to see. Interesting concept. Pretty cool. And then after that, where do you go?
So then it's kind of
You get to kind of pick where you want to.
no. The first one is the Forest Temple,
Oh yeah.
but there's a couple other things before that too. Specifically with like the ranch.
the mini games and the Epona.
Yeah. So another thing that I really like about going into the future is you get to see like everyone's lives after.
Yeah, you get to see how everyone moved on during those 7 years.
Yeah. So Marin, like I think her name's Marin.
Yeah, the little girl.
Not Meryl. Marin. So she basically there's like a little plot at the beginning of the game where you like meet her father and you have to like wake him up in order to like get into the castle. And you just like see this little girl Marin and her father and like their life on the ranch. And then there's also this other guy.
His brother? Or is it buddy?
the father's brother, I forget his name. I'll put it up in editing, but you meet him and he's like, oh I hate working here.
Yeah, he's complaining.
And then you go into the future and he's like, I took over the ranch.
Yeah, this is mine now. Where did the dad even go?
We don't know.
Where did he kill him?
I don't know. And basically now like Marin is like stuck working for like this evil uncle.
Yeah.
And like there's like so many little things like that you see throughout the world where like these little moments with characters where you're like, oh okay, get to see a bit of their lives. And then you go into the future and it's like, oh, it's got messed up. Yeah, again, we're pretty much screwed.
Very, very few that weren't screwed over, I think. I think most of them were kind of screwed over.
Except for Luigi guy at the ranch.
Except for the Luigi guy at the ranch. But that's because he was like, geez.
Ganondorf!
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
He was still Ganondorf.
Yeah. Alright, do you want to talk about the Forest Temple?
Interesting again. All of them are interesting in their own way. I don't really know what to say.
The Forest Temple is my favorite aesthetic for a temple.
It is cool. The thing is, there's a lot of like, oh, you go through this, and if you forget this, you have to go all the way back through it again. That's a big thing that happened with me. Other than that, it was pretty smooth. It's pretty cool aesthetic. Got a lot of those flower guys. I'm not a fan. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those guys.
I don't know why. They're like the easiest enemy.
Because I didn't want to, like, when I play games and I get like, these stupid enemies like that, I just want to get through it, keep on going. But you guys are like, roar, roar, and they go into the ground and they come out like piranha plants. They're way more annoying. Who's the boss for this one again?
The Big Po. Yoshi.
Big Po?
No, Big Yoshi. Isn't it the Big Ghost?
It is it's the ghost, I think. There's the
the Ganon, how can I forget Phantom Ganon?
Oh yeah,
Phantom Ganon, the coolest freaking boss.
The paintings, yeah. Cool boss. Interesting boss.
Interesting.
I think I get rid of it without even playing it.
I'm pretty sure you watched
Phantom Ganon is like shows up in more than Ocarina of Time. He also shows up in Wind Waker. He shows up in Twilight Princess too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shows up in like a few Zelda games.
Is that the one with the paintings? You can shoot the paintings?
Yeah, he comes out of the paintings.
No, like before that, like there's like paintings everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta shoot the Poe. Those paintings.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty much it for that one. Honestly, what else is there to it?
You didn't talk about the coolest area in Ocarina of Time when you step outside and you're in like that little garden.
Oh, with the guy with the guards and all that?
Guards.
Like on your way there, you go through that maze with the guards and all that. That's pretty annoying, not gonna lie.
No.
No?
You go outside and there's a garden in the temple. Because the temple basically is like indoor and outdoor.
Yeah.
And it kind of like mends the two.
Mm-hmm.
And you go into like this little garden area and it's just like super peaceful. It has like a little lake there. It has like the pillar. It's just like super iconic like imagery in my head. Like I always think about it. That's all. Now, the Fire Temple.
Fire Temple. Fire Temple is not too bad. I didn't mind it that much. I'm getting there. Up until this one part where you need to unlock all the doors, get the keys and all that. You unlock a door, get another key for another door, another key for another door.
Do you want to talk about the Gorons first?
So annoying. So stupid.
The morons?
No, the Gorons.
Yeah, the morons, if you can call them that. They're the stupidest people ever.
Bloods live in a mountain.
In a mountain, and they're like, we need rocks to eat because we're starving. Buddy, just take a piece off the wall. What are we doing here? We're so hungry because the thing is closed where the rocks are. Buddy, there's rocks everywhere. There's literally giant rocks blocking paths you can just eat. What are we doing here?
Yeah, I think the Gorons are probably like the worst race. And I'm being a little Zelda racist right now. I think they're the worst race in Zelda, and they're the race that keeps coming back.
Yeah, I think I've seen them.
They're in every game after Ocarina of Time, basically. All right, continue with the Fire Temple.
Fire Temple. So, again, with the doors, you unlock a door to get another key for another door, and you just free these guys, and they give you the Boron, whatever they're freaking called. They give you the key for another door, you just repeat that over and over again. Except for this one part where I didn't. There's a certain door where this fire part, where the fire follows
Fire
you.
maze.
Yeah.
Oh, the fire follows you.
The fire follows you to the other side. So you have a limited time to figure out how to get to this door. And for the whole time, I thought, there's no way to get to this door from here. There's no way to get to this door. Because I thought the pillars there were too high to climb. So I'm going through this temple over and over and over again, and I can't find how to get to this door. So I go through it over and over again, and Anthony's like, well, have you tried climbing the pillar? I was like, I think. I tried again, and like it's not working.
No, it was a jump that you have to make.
No, I didn't like to climb the pillar either.
Oh.
You're like, if you try to climb the pillar, I'm like, I think. I'm trying it. I was messing up, I guess. And I go back a couple more times, and I try to climb the pillar again. It just works. And it's jump across, and from there, it's just smooth sailing.
You had a lot of troubles figuring out like what could be climbed and like what you could jump off.
A lot of it, I don't know why I struggle when like everything looks the same in a game, and it's like a palace or temple setting, even like Persona. Like the Futaba one where everything looks the same.
It's like the aesthetic.
Yeah,
like
it trips you up. And it was just like I was forgetting where I was. I was forgetting how to get to place, and I was forgetting how to like progress. And that was a big problem. And that was the reason why I was struggling to find these doors and all that. It was just really complicated for me anyway. I struggle with that sometimes. Don't know why.
I don't know. I think I heard about the Fire Temple being like one of like the hardest.
No.
I think like I think the Fire Temple is some like people's least favorite ones. I
think if I played it again, I would probably like it.
Because I remember when I played it, it was my least favorite.
Yeah, I'm not like a huge fan, but like I feel like if I played it again, then I wouldn't mind it as much. Like, it's alright. The boss fight's pretty easy. He's cool though.
Yeah, Mold.
The dragon guy.
Belga.
Yeah.
And in Hyrule Warriors, he becomes like a person.
What does he look like?
He looks sick. He has like he has like the like armor on, but it looks like the dragon. Pretty cool. Anyway. And in that temple you get the hammer. I don't really like the hammer.
Use it like 3 times.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the hammer. My favorite like items are ones that you could like use like all around, not just for like
use
it for this one boss.
Yeah, or you flip the switch with it.
Yeah.
You hit the thing with it. Okay. Do you really need this item, or can we just have him just like upgrade your other item? And then, like, it's like whatever. There's a lot of stuff like that, honestly, like with the boots later.
So after the Fire Temple, it's the Water Temple.
Water Temple. And Water Temple is really annoying, obnoxious, and it gets boring pretty fast, I think. How it works is you're lowering and uppering, whatever you want to call it, raising the water levels. But you can only do it in these like 2 spots. You can raise it and lower it, right? So you're constantly raising and lowering it. You can only some places you can't get to unless you raise it or lower it. In certain like all these different doors, just doors everywhere. So you're constantly switching the water level, get to place, and while you're exploring the place, you're like, oh shoot, I gotta raise it here, I gotta lower it here, constantly. And the boots you get and you sink down with, you have to go to the menu and switch it every single time you want to use it. So you're constantly like da-doom, 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 da-doom.
And it takes a long time to navigate the menu.
It does take a long time. And if you mess up one time, it's like da-doom, 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 da-doom. It's really annoying. It's just really obnoxious to do everything.
So they did fix this in the 3D remake because you just have like a touch screen that you could click.
Yeah, you click
to, like,
it.
Put on the boots and off the boots.
It's something nice, but like other than that, what is the 3DS version? Just like not.
I think the 3D, from what I hear, the 3DS version is probably like the best version. But we had to play the original version.
I think you should play the original anyway.
I think the original's like vibe is why you play it. It's
I
got
think it looks cooler.
yeah. I think it like the Ocarina of Time version looks like it looks good.
This doesn't capture
It doesn't
the
have
vibe.
like that feeling though,
Yeah.
that like atmosphere that the original has.
Other than that, what's the boss for the water temple?
It's just like that blue guy.
The blob.
Like the ectoplasm.
Yeah, that was a weird fight. Like it's
A blue blob.
just like you wait for the blob to come up, you hit it. And
It's like super easy
It's
too
super
compared
easy.
to like the rest of the dungeon.
yeah.
But there is another fight.
Is there another fight?
Yeah, you're missing a big fight.
Oh,
in
the
water.
shadow. The shadow
Link.
link. Oh my gosh. I forgot that was in the water temple.
That's in the water.
That could have been
temple.
the temple itself. Like it was like, oh my gosh.
So I think before we get into the fight, I think like the build up to Shadow Link is the coolest like
It's
one of the
pretty
coolest
sick.
parts
It's
of
pretty
Ocarina
sick.
of Time. Like the whole stadium that you're in.
You go
And then you
through-
walk up, you're like, what is happening? Like nothing happens.
Yeah,
And then you look behind you and
It's
it's
like,
just like Shadow Link staring down.
yeah.
But you want to talk about
He's a cool character. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out how to hit him. For I think like how many hours did I?
So most people do the like big Goron sword.
I did not have that.
So it's like this whole side quest where you basically it's like a trade quest where you go from one guy to another guy trading stuff until you get like the thing that the big Goron needs to make the big Goron sword.
Okay.
And the big Goron sword is broken. Like you don't even when you get it you don't need to use a master sword. Like it's better than the master sword.
Okay. So I didn't have that. So people online were like, "Who's the hammer from the fire temple? Do this, do that." Nothing was working. Nothing was working. He was like absolutely
Just
destroying me. He's like throwing me around. He's just like putting me to the side of the street. Like this guy was like
like
absolutely
curb stomping
yeah,
you.
curb stomping me. Playing the curb game with me.
Playing the curve game.
Curb game.
Yeah. And then after like hours of trying to beat this guy, the video was like, go to the corner and throw the
You use like the most
nut.
cheesy way to beat
Yeah. So I just bring him to the corner where like the border ends, throw it at the corner. So I don't know somehow it like phases in
nuts.
the Deku Nut. Yeah, you throw it at the corner, it blows up, and somehow it
It
hits
like
him.
stuns him somehow.
Yeah, and you turn around and hit him, and you just do the same thing over and over again.
And you do it like 20 times.
Yeah,
Because you had like a bunch of hearts at that point too.
yeah, I had a bunch of hearts, and it was just like it was just based on how much Deku Nuts you had.
Yeah.
That was like the fight for me because I couldn't figure out how to do it any other way. Nothing else was working. Yeah, it's a cool boss arena though. It's really cool, and getting there is cool too. That I'll say is cool. But like the fight itself, also cool. But like I don't know, I just couldn't piece two together and do it the proper way. But like whatever.
Sometimes there's just those boss fights where it's like everything about it is cool except for like
The boss.
the boss. It's like the gameplay itself.
Yeah. Yeah. After a lot of people's what Shadow.
So you could either do the light temple
Or the
or the shadow temple.
the Shadow Temple
And
first.
this
or
is
Light
where
Temple?
I start to watch.
Yeah,
watch
this
the
is when
most.
Enzo started to see. So the shadow temple, I think, would be the next one that you did.
I think I did it first, and then I did whatever.
I feel like we're missing one though.
I do feel like we're missing one too.
We could look back after.
The light one, dark one, fire one,
Light one.
light one. I already said that there. The forest one. That's four. No, that is the forest one, and the fire one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else are we missing? I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I guess there's that little ice section, right?
Oh yeah, the little ice.
Like the more, like,
Palace.
puzzle stuff. There's that. But that's really that's part of the water temple, basically.
Yeah. Shadow temple.
Shadow temple.
Okay, so there's, I think, we're also missing the part like the shadow temple kind of has like two parts, where you're like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
young Link first, and you go down the well,
Yeah.
and then you do the shadow temple.
Mm-hmm. When you're a little Jit Link,
Little Jet Link. Holy.
when you're a Jit, what part are you on? You're like
You're
on
in the well.
You're in the well, but like, it's like a little. It's just a little thing, right?
It's just you fight that one guy to get the
The big like white guy with the arms.
dead hand.
Yeah, that guy. You get the item. It was just the eye thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get that. You go back as an adult. It's cool.
What do you think about dead hand?
He's interesting.
He's interesting. You think if you were 6-year-old playing that in 1997, you wouldn't be scared? Of it?
I'd definitely be scared of him.
1998.
He's like a huge like. What even is he like?
So like
deity.
the lore of Ocarina of Time, like the well and like the Shadow Temple. So that's where the Sheikah tribe used to like torture people during the time before like Hyrule was like established.
Okay.
So that's why everything down there is like super like there's bones everywhere. There's like torture devices. There's like all that. That's kind of like where the aesthetic comes from.
Where does he come from though?
I don't know. Dead Hand's just Dead Hand, man. It's just Dead Hand.
It's like some big guy just arms out of the floor.
It looks like a Tim Burton monster.
Yeah.
But like with like 1997 visuals that make it look 10 times scarier.
Yeah, if I was a kid, I'd definitely be scared of this guy. You beat him, you get the item. You come back as an adult. Use the item. Go through these walls and all that. Find different paths and all that. Find all the keys and all that. Go to that one part called the mummies.
The Gibdo.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Overall, probably my favorite one. I'd say Shadow Temple.
Okay.
Just the aesthetic is super cool. The freaking guys, like the enemies down there, mixed feelings.
And also the items too. And all those cool items I saw.
Well, you use like the floating shoes a lot in the Shadow Temple.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
Which I think is better than the boots, but you still have to like keep like unequipping. And
Yeah, but it's not as much of a hassle.
Yeah, because you could use the feather shoes like even when you're not even when you don't exactly need them.
Yeah.
The boots you can't. The boots you
using-
gotta take off.
You're using once, and it's
Yeah.
it's Water Temple. That one part where you're using the boots the most, like where the guillotines are, that part, getting there was super annoying. I die, and then I have to go back to that one hallway with the spiders coming down. If you could find the clip of it, probably find a clip of it.
Yeah, because you're stuck on that.
It's super cool looking. Like you go in there, there's guillotines, there's a circular part, there's a bunch of guys everywhere. It's really cool looking. You get through that. I think after that's mostly just like the main boss, right? You get past that and you progress a little bit more, and then you get
The boat part.
The boat part, there's that, yeah. You play it and you go on the ship. There's guys fighting you on the ship. You get to this. That's where the boss arena is. After you get to the boat part, there's a door there. You have to get across. I don't know how you get across. You have to shoot the thing down.
You gotta shoot a pillar down.
Yeah, you get across.
Which is like the first time that the game uses like environmental like destruction. So you don't really know that you're supposed to do
that's
it.
why I was like, well, how did you do this?
Yeah.
And then the boss is cool. I thought it was cool after I figured out how to do it, because before that I was really annoyed by it.
Bongo.
He's a pretty cool boss. I like him. He's got the freaking hands.
Nintendo and their giant hands.
They use that in like every franchise. Use that. You shoot his eye, whatever. He comes out charging at you, and you hit him. No, you shoot the eyes in the hands. And then he does the thing.
Yeah.
And yeah. Cool fight. I like it. It's probably one of my favorite fights. Once I did figure it out. Overall, like 10 out of 10.
Shadow Temple?
Yeah. No complaints, really.
Shadow Temple is my favorite gameplay wise.
Well,
Yeah.
out of the three that I watched, from him, Shadow Temple was my favorite one to watch.
Yeah.
It's cool. And then after that, it's what's
The Light Temple.
Light Temple. It's cool too.
Do you want to talk about the lead up to that? I mean, we kind of talked about it, but like the
desert part.
desert part where you were in the Gerudo Fortress.
Oh, that was I saw.
It was so annoying.
It's Metal Gear.
It's Metal Gear, but like on steroids. Guards see you once, you're cooked.
You just go back to like the start.
You go back to the start in your little cage. So you do that over and over and over again. You get all the things. You free all the guys. You have to fight the girls 1-on-1 each time. They're pretty decent fights. They're fun. Only thing is, if you lose, well, all the way back. That part of it was fine. I didn't mind that part too much. Some parts of the Metal Gear aspects were kind of annoying. Because just if they see you once, you're just cooked. That's it. It's the part that he made me do that I really didn't like. It's not even that it was like hard. Super annoying. Like you do go through this thing. it just like you gotta find a bunch of keys, go through all these doors, and you lead up to the chest, right? And the rooms, some parts you couldn't even like do because you don't have like, a certain item, and they're just like hopefully you can have keys at the end to do it. Well, not much to say about it because it's mostly a blur to me.
It's just basically like a bunch of puzzles and trials.
It's a bunch of puzzles. Most of it's a blur though, because it was like so do this that I was just like I don't really remember much. I remember the one where you had to collect the gems. I remember the one you have to kill all the big green guys with the shields. I remember that one. One you have to go jump across the fire.
Mm-hmm.
There's only ones I really remember though.
I basically just did that to annoy you.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I was done, you're like, guess what? You didn't actually have to do that. Like, okay, cool.
The ice arrows are cool though. They freeze stuff.
Mm-hmm. If you go through the tape, I don't think I used it a single time after I got it. I think I maybe tested it out once. Like, I mean, cool, and I never used it ever again.
It's basically the fire arrows.
Maybe I tried to use it on some parts, it just didn't work. Because the part where you're supposed to use it, I already was done, and this guy can do it after. It's awesome. And then it's what, Ganon?
You didn't mention the light temple.
Is that not the Light Temple? Oh yeah, Light Temple.
Oh
Space
my God.
Kid. Light Temple. You come as a adult or a kid first?
Kid first.
Kid first. Go through the thing, and the girl's there. She's like, "Get this thing for me. Get the fist. I think the fist.
The bracelet.
The bracelet.
No, the fist. Yeah, you get the
gold
gauntlets.
Gauntlets. You crawl through the little hole. Pause. And you do all these little things. Go through these rooms. There's lots of big green guys in that one. Big green guys with the shields are everywhere in that. I'm pretty sure that's.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one full of dark nuts.
Yeah.
Which is probably my favorite enemy in the game. Because what?
Continue.
Because the dark, like every enemy in Ocarina of Time basically has this thing where you gotta like wait for them to like attack, so you could attack.
Yeah.
That's pretty much every enemy. But with like the dark nuts, it's just like a straight one-on-one fight. Like they could attack you, you're attacking them.
I guess.
There's just like no stopping.
What was cool was the ghost people. Where they go across and they follow you around to do the puzzles. I thought that was cool.
The guys you gotta put in the fire.
Yeah, I thought that was a cool concept. They used it like once or twice. It was a little cool.
Used like 4 times in that time.
Did they? It's cool, fun.
I think it's like one of the only dungeons that you gotta go through as a kid and then as an adult too.
Completely, from
Yeah.
start to finish, yeah. The adult part, what's usually the main thing?
The main thing is the mirror shield where you gotta like reflect the light.
The light, yeah. And the big statue in the middle, the big yeah.
I think like from like the Shadow Temple, the Light Temple, and the Forest Temple, they were really focused on creating like a really cool atmosphere.
Yeah.
Because those three to me are like the most like cool to explore and fun to explore.
Those are the standout ones.
Yeah,
for sure.
where Fire Temple and Water Temple, they're more like, oh, let's do this gimmick. Like, yeah.
The light ones, I think it's pretty good throughout the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
I think that's the one that you
shadow
had
one.
like the least trouble with.
Least trouble, yeah. It's just mostly getting through it. You're at the point where the statue's there. The door, I was like completely spaced. I didn't know which door I need to go through, and it's like getting back to the door, falling down.
So basically, this door opens. Enzo. Basically, like this door opens in the middle once you're like finished doing everything. Like a statue opens.
like through her mouth or something.
Yeah, through her mouth or something. Oh, no, her whole head blows up,
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
and you're supposed to like use the hook shot to like go to the door. And this guy Domenico was like, "Where do I go?" And he like goes around the whole dungeon.
Well, because I went down, I fell down again, and I had to go through the whole thing.
So you had to go through the whole dungeon again to reach back to this point where you're back facing the door.
There was a lot of doing the whole thing over again, but the thing was, it was good throughout the whole thing, so it wasn't like a huge annoyance. It's just like whatever. The part with the shield and reflecting is cool. The puzzles with that are pretty cool.
They
I
do
like
that
them.
again in Wind Waker.
But
That's
I bet
cool.
you like almost every puzzle in Ocarina of Time is gonna be probably good. And then I
For the
know
most part. For the most
that I
part.
know.
I think the Water Temple is like the only one where it's just like a lot of going back to the same place over and over again to switch. If you could switch the water levels whenever you want, that would have been
You get through the whole thing like
yeah,
one time. It's just getting to the point where you can do the
where you can
play
actually
song.
switch it. Yeah.
Yeah. The boss is cool in the light one too, with the two girls and the witches.
Oh, the witches.
Yeah, that's a cool fight. I like that one.
What's
One's
the-
the ice one, one's the fire one.
They're like
Collected.
making them hit each other.
Yeah, that's a cool fight.
I forgot. What's the dungeon where you gotta throw the bombs in that thing, and then took Dominic like so much tries to do.
That was Dongo's, I'm pretty
Isn't that their
sure.
dongo? Yeah, it's the second dungeon.
Yeah. Because I don't know which hole they're dropping in plus.
Holy.
So as you're going through these temples, you're like rescuing all the sages. And
Yeah.
what the sages do is there's like this giant barrier around Ganon's castle at the end. And you're trying to get them all, so you put down the shield. So once you do all that, and you're done all the temples, you could go to Ganon's castle.
Yeah. And Ganon's castle is the same kind of way as well. Like within the castle, you have to go through each
So basically, like the castle has like every dungeon,
a little like mini dungeon.
every like a mini version of every dungeon
Yeah.
that you've done so far.
Pretty cool idea.
I don't know what the vibe of those. It's like no, that damn
That's
song.
Ganon's
That's
castle,
the point.
buddy.
It's menacing.
It's that damn song, man.
There's one point in Ganon's castle that's pure cinema, but
We'll get there.
keep talking about Ganon's castle.
Yeah, just go through each little thing, get the little emblem, was it like a little coin thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get all those. There's that one part outside the castle, the big like black pillar. I couldn't figure out how to get that. It's like you use the fish, just like the gauntlets.
You did get it though. Eventually.
Did I?
Yeah, that's how you get the double hearts.
Yeah.
How much? How much items are there?
Hmm?
How much items are there? And
A lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Another one. We forgot to mention one character,
Which character? Sheik?
Sheik.
Yeah.
Pretty important character.
Yeah.
So obviously, like I knew about Sheik beforehand playing Smash Brothers. Dominic knew about Sheik beforehand. This guy did not know that Sheik was
You
Zelda.
didn't know that Sheik was Zelda.
Even though he's played Smash Brothers, Melee and Brawl,
Well,
and Wii U.
Well, Sheik at Smash Brothers does not look like
Well,
Zelda.
But Zelda turns into Sheik.
In Brawl, she
I
literally
never
switches
played
to
Sheik at
Sheik.
Smash Brothers.
Buddy, you've seen Sheik in Smash Brothers.
I
played
see
Melee.
Sheik at Smash
Yeah,
Brothers.
throughout the
I've
whole
seen the
game, me and
transition.
Anthony knew it was Zelda.
I was like joking the whole time. I was like, yo, this guy's pretty cool. Pretty cool dude.
I'm just like, yeah, he's cool. And then at the end, where she switches to Zelda to show herself, and it's like, oh, it's Zelda? Oh.
Well, you're the one that told me that before it even happened, that was Zelda. I wasn't surprised like that.
I did not tell you.
You did not
I was like, you actually don't know? You actually don't know? You're like, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Ganon, pretty cinema.
So there's a part in Ganon's castle where you're like going up the spiral stairs.
Spiral
and then you're
stairs.
Yeah,
It's like a church kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like playing like the Ganondorf thing, like, which comes back in like other Zelda games. It's like reoccurring,
Yeah.
like that little theme.
And he stands up, he's like.
And he flips his cape like,
Yeah.
you know,
And then you would like climb up the
Cinema.
thing to this main boss stage, which I fell down about 150 times. You counted, I think. Cool fight. There's a repel it back.
yeah. So it's kind of like mirrors the Shadow Ganon fight,
Yeah.
where you hit like
Hit the thing back at
you
him.
hit the thing back at him.
I mean, it did take Dominic a little bit.
It did take me a little bit. Well, it wasn't figuring out what to do. It was figuring out the timing of each hit because they get faster and faster and faster. And I was like trying to count in my head like now, and it's like never was right.
Because he switches it up, like he has like 3 phases.
Yeah,
and
he
he like
switches it
switches it up, and then he does this other magic attack where he shoots like a bunch of little green
Yeah.
things.
And then
if you're second it, it just
He like
knocks
carpet
you off.
bombs you.
and then if you get hit, then you fall all the way off.
And then you fall all the way down, and you have to climb all the way back up. And he's like also destroying the platforms too.
Yeah, while you're down, there's like.
So basically, you're just like hanging out in the middle, just like, and then he does like this move where he like stomps you if you like stay in the middle too long.
Yeah. So
Oh.
like, but other than that little stomp and knocking you thing down, knocking you down.
Take a moment.
Pretty good fight. Pretty cinema.
Yeah.
Pretty goated.
And I think I don't know, this might have already happened, but there's a point where it reveals that Link isn't actually Kokiri. He's a Hylian.
Yeah, I think it's a bit earlier.
Earlier than that,
I think it's a bit earlier. I think it's right before you do the Ganon part. They talk about it maybe. No, because I think Zelda is the one that.
I think Zelda's the one that tells you.
Yeah, so after she reveals herself.
Yeah.
Well, we're forgetting after the Ganon part, there's more Ganon.
Yeah, I was just mentioning that.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're gonna talk about the best part of the game.
Yeah. Then the whole thing's falling down. The whole building's falling down. Zelda's like leading you through the castle, leading you to the top, whatever, or leading you down, I guess.
Yeah.
And then you reach Ganon. He's just like.
He's like, it's not over yet, Snake.
Yeah, he's just chilling there. He's like a super big beast now, epic. And I think the main gimmick of that is going through his legs and hitting his tail, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I couldn't quite understand at first. What was I doing before that? I was like throwing bombs at him.
Yeah, but you play Smash Bros. Ultimate, which has the exact same.
I never finished the story.
I thought there was like a time limit to like get out of there, right?
Yeah. So as you're climbing up this tower, basically like you beat Ganon, and then it's like, oh, I did it. It's the end of the game, and you're like escaping the tower, like Metroid, where you're like,
yeah, you think it's over.
You beat the game. Oh, it's time to escape the planet, and then you get to the top, and then all of a sudden it's Ganon there. You're like, okay, I killed this guy. And like, he has like that two swords.
This game did it really well, like hiding like the ending, because that fight when you're hitting it back, that feels like it's a final. It feels like the final fight.
It's like 3 phases.
It's not like Mario, you hit Bowser off, and he's like, oh
yeah.
No, like you for real think the game's over, and then you go up there, and there he is. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
Also, there's a part where Navi's like. I guess we could talk about how stupid Navi is. He's like, Link, it's time for us to help each other. We're gonna we do this together. And then Navi's like, I can't target him.
I can't really do.
I can't do anything with him actually.
Navi's pretty annoying in general because of the D-pad thing. Because if you press up on the D-pad, she'll give you a tip.
Yeah.
Tip.
Most of her tips are just like.
You can hit him with this button.
Yeah, like you. There is sometimes where she's useful, but most of the times it's just like.
Yeah, he was like. Ask Navi, and I asked Navi. She's like, Snake. I said Snake. Link, try dodging and then hitting. Try pressing the circle button.
Yeah, from my opinion, that thing's not useful that very.
The problem was the joystick thing again, because I would try to use a weapon or an item, and my finger would slide up for Navi talking to me. So I'd be trying to use a thing, like a grapple or whatever item we're trying to use. I was trying to use it, and then it would go to Navi talking. I'm like, shut up, man. Yeah. It was just like over and over and over again. It got super annoying. That's not really the game's fault, though.
It's more just like using modern.
It's using an emulator. And I think what you're playing on N64 isn't really an issue at all.
It's not.
No.
Even when playing on like the Wii Virtual Console, because like the original like Wii Virtual Console thing had like the D-pad.
Yeah. Pretty goated. Pretty goated experience.
All right. What are your thoughts overall?
Peak game. I think the only thing I'm kind of iffy on was the graphics and some of the mechanics and the joystick thing, which not controllable, not the game's fault.
Some stuff is dated, but I don't think anything is like atrocious.
Super dated. No.
Yeah. It still feels pretty timeless to play.
It feels pretty smooth to play still.
Yeah.
It's pretty fluid gameplay.
Yeah, it was also the first game to kind of like do this lock-on system, which we now see with like the Souls game, like Dark Souls and like Elden, like they all do like the exact same thing.
Which some cases it's good. Some cases it just doesn't work as well as you want it to.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
There's some cases where you just like not targeting is the solution.
Yeah, some things you shouldn't target. It just because the same button you target with is also the button you change the camera with.
Mm-hmm.
So when you need to change or lock onto a different enemy, sometimes it's only to click the button over and over again and hope it locks onto it. It's not like a huge issue, but when there's like 50 guys on you, it's a bit annoying sometimes. But like whatever.
Yeah. So overall,
good. Like I'd say like 10 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10 game.
Yeah.
Music's like insane.
And we are gonna get to that.
Every track is like great.
So the thing with the music in that game actually is a lot of it is remade from A Link to the Past. And I also want to compare A Link to the Past here because Ocarina of Time kind of does the idea of like swapping between like young Link, adult Link, but most of the time you're adult Link.
Yeah, most of the time.
In A Link to the Past, you're like constantly switching between the light and dark world. So like whatever you do in the light world like affects the dark world, and you like do that so often to get like different items and stuff. I think Ocarina of Time kind of like it has that, but it doesn't utilize it as well.
Not as much.
Yeah, it's a small thing that I kind of noticed after playing A Link to the Past.
It is cool. Cool idea.
Yeah.
It's fun. Pulling the sword out, putting the sword in, pause. And then seemingly change, pause again.
Yeah, there's like, I know a lot of people have a problem with Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time's like, there's a lot of animations that like every time you open a chest, it's an animation. Every time you switch, every time
That's
you
part
want
of
to
the
use
personality
Ocarina.
of it, though.
But I do like it. I do think it adds like it's iconic. Like
You without that,
that chest noise, like the do like everybody knows it.
I think it kind of needs it. I think it kind of needs the
I don't
animation.
think it needs it.
I think it's necessary. I think it's goated.
It is goated, but like obviously when I'm playing something like Breath of the Wild and I just like open a chest and grab the item right away,
Yeah.
I do prefer that. But it's also a different style of game.
It's also years and difference.
Super.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to reveal the ratings?
Yeah.
This is Michael's or Enzo's little thing. Michael.
So basically, he asked both of us like, you could explain it.
So basically, I obviously separated them, and I asked them to rate like graphics, story, controls, and characters or something like that. I forgot what it was. It was a long time ago where I asked them. But we're gonna start off with soundtrack. Dominic rated soundtrack at 9.8 out of 10.
So specific.
Yeah,
Well, this is
9.8.
on the spot.
And Anthony rated soundtrack at 10, so it's very, very even there. So now next is gameplay. Dominic rated gameplay at 8.7. And Dominic, 8.7. And Anthony rated it a 9, so very close again.
It's pretty much the same.
So graphics was a 7.8 for Dominic. And for Anthony it was 7. So 8,
For its time,
7.
for its time, I gave
First
it.
time, it's good.
I gave the benefit of the doubt for the time.
Alright, now we got controls. Anthony got controls a 7. And
I gave it like a 6.
and Dominic got it at 7.7.
And a 7.
And story Anthony got it an 8. And Dominic did it at 9.5.
Whoa.
So that was when a
when
big
Anthony
jump.
did it.
8 and you gave it a 9.5.
I've
Big
also
difference.
played more Zelda games. Like I prefer Wind Waker story. I
What?
prefer
I don't know what
exactly.
exactly. I like the story. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it's like the most classic like Zelda story.
Yeah.
When you get to like Ocarina or Majora's Mask and like Link's Awakening and like those games, that's when it kind of gets a bit more wacky, which I prefer.
Alright, and then the average rating, Dominic's average rating was 8.7, and Anthony's was 8.2.
I'd probably say it's a 9 out of 10 game.
Well, based on those, just like those.
Based on the like categorizing it is different. If vibes was a thing,
Vibes is a
10.
10. Yeah, so.
so there are like areas in Ocarina of Time that I'm still like when I'm like tired or something, I'll just put on the music too, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just like such like a chill environment that the game presents you.
Anything
Yeah.
else we want to talk about?
Well, I think we wanted to rank the dungeons.
Like a tier list,
Yeah, like a
right?
tier list for the dungeons.
Here, I'll.
You don't have to pull it up. I could just
We'll put it on there
yeah.
afterward.
So I'll just name the dungeon. We'll have S, A, B, and C, or S, B, A.
C.
S, A,
C
B,
and F?
C, D, F.
C.
Is there any Fs?
I don't think there's any F. I think we should just do S, A, B, C. Yeah.
Okay. So start with the Deku Palace.
No complaints. It's chill. Whatever.
Yeah, it's a good starting.
It's a good starting one. Is it gonna have to be an A? I don't know. I think it's probably a B.
P, okay.
It's okay starter. I don't think it's anything great
Mm-hmm.
to be an A tier. It does what it needs to do.
It teaches you the mechanics. Though.
Just the mechanics. I think like a high B is good enough for it, right? What's next?
The Danko.
Dongo's. Dongo I think is probably an A.
Over Deku?
Dongo's better than Deku for sure.
It's like so boring though.
Dongo's I liked it. I thought after a while, it gets a little bit whatever. But like, I think it looked cool.
If you're talking about like stale areas, it's literally just like a mountain.
I guess. I didn't mind it though.
Okay.
I didn't mind it though.
It's your list.
Wait, is Dongo's the one with the skull in the middle?
On the middle.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think it's cool.
Hey, sure, I guess. And now Jabu Jabu.
I don't know if I want to put this in because based on how annoying it was, I put it C. But because it's got some cool ideas and all that, I think it should be in C. But we're gonna put like a little B.
Oh, B, so behind Deku.
Behind Deku, yeah.
Okay.
That's where I put it probably. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Forest Temple.
Forest Temple, I think it's probably an A tier.
Highest, like the highest A?
Highest A, I'd say. Highest A.
So above the Dango.
Above the Dongo for sure. Above the Dongo for sure. It's got some of the coolest ideas.
I think a lot of people were be kind of mad at you that put that.
The Dongo thing?
No, putting it in A.
It's high. It's highest A you can get it. Like
Okay.
it's like on.
I know it's like a lot of people's like favorite Zelda dungeon of like all time.
Really?
Yes.
It's good. I just think the next couple are better.
Uh-huh.
I think
Fire Temple.
Fire Temple. Mixed feelings. I think it's gonna be way below the Forest Temple. Maybe we'll drop Dongos. Maybe we'll drop Dongos. I don't know. I like Dongos though. But I don't think
The
it.
Dango's like the only thing that it does is like putting the bomb in like the skull.
Yeah, I guess. The boss is alright. Fire Temple. It's not terrible. I don't love it either. I wouldn't say it's A tier. I'd say like highest B.
Fire Temple.
Yeah. Highest B for Fire Temple.
So above the Dango then.
Above, yeah.
Okay.
Well, Dango's A. Or did I put Dango A?
I thought you said you're switching it to B.
Yeah, Dango should be B. Fire Temple would be B, but highest B.
Okay, so above the Dango.
Yeah. And then, because the boss fight is super cool. I like the boss fight and all that. And then Water Temple. I think that's probably the lowest B as you can get it, or highest C. I think I'm probably highest C.
Okay.
Because I just...
So is Jabu Jabu in C now too, or is that also in B?
Jabu Jabu, I'd say, deserves the same B. It's not horrible. I think like the lowest B is Jabu Jabu. Water Temple, I think high C.
Even with Shadow Link?
Even with Shadow Link. I think Shadow Link was keeping it in high C.
Okay.
I was really annoying. It was really repetitive. I feel like I was doing the same thing over and over again. And it was just super annoying. I don't know what else to say. Lost Fight was just kind of lame. He's alright, whatever.
Super annoying.
Super annoying.
The aesthetic was insane. I think, except for Shadow Link and getting the Shadow Link was cool. Other than that, not a huge fan. Yeah, I think high C is probably where I put it.
Okay.
Not a fan.
Shadow Temple?
Shadow Temple's S tier. I think top of S for sure. Oh, yeah, top of S. I think it's probably the best temple in the game. Probably some of the best ideas, cool aesthetic, cool fight at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the best. I think it's probably my favorite one by far. Light is next. I think Light's also S.
Oh yeah.
I think Light's also S. It's just a little bit below Shadow Temple. But right behind Shadow Temple.
What makes the light an S tier?
The final boss. The boss is sick.
Mm-hmm.
It looks cool. Going from little Jit to big Jit is cool. Even though Shadow did that too, but I think this did just good.
I think the Light Temple does it better because you're actually in the temple.
Yeah, arguably it did do it better. It's cool. I think the puzzles are pretty cool. I think the puzzles might be better than the Shadow Temple puzzles because the light.
Shadow Temple doesn't really have puzzles. It's more like combat.
Yeah. because I think the puzzles with the light and the shield is cool.
It does have, I guess, because you put on like the eyeball to like see
That
the
kind of is the
eye of
puzzle.
truth. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the whole temple is a puzzle.
Yeah, it is pretty puzzly actually.
Light temple, just the aesthetic. The boss fight's cool. The puzzles are probably the best in the game. I think S tier right below Shadow Temple's where I put it. Yeah. And then
Ganon.
Ganon, I think it's right below Shadow Temple. I think it's S tier for sure.
It's not. It's S tier for like a different reason though.
It's S tier because it's freaking
It's
sick.
because it's Ganondorf.
Yeah. It's just like aura the whole way through, right? I think it's not better than the Shadow Temple. I think it is better than the Light Temple.
Okay, so
I think for the same reasons that I like the Light Temple, I like Ganon better for. I think Ganon is probably better in those ways, right? Like the aesthetic, I think I like it better. It's freaking sick. The fights are cool. Final boss is sick.
Mm-hmm.
Better than the Shadow one or the Light one, even though Light did a really cool fight.
I mean, it's the best fight in the game.
Yeah, and then the final one too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's pretty hard to beat that, except Shadow Temple did everything good, like top notch.
Yeah.
I'd say Shadow's like a 10 out of 10. Ganon's like also a 10 out of 10. I mean, they're all 10 out of 10s, I think, in S tier. I think I like all of them a lot.
You do anything that?
No, I think that's pretty much what I would do. I would probably put Forest and S, and then probably drop the Light Temple to A.
Mm.
I would have Jabu Jabu in C probably.
Jabu Jabu in C?
Yeah.
But you said you liked it.
I do like it, but it's not like amazing. I would have the Dongo in C.
I think it's got its qualities. It's got its pros. I think it's just the cons outdo the pros. I think that's the main problem. I think like the bottom B is probably where I'd keep it.
Okay, so what's your list? So C is
Water Temple and only Water Temple, I think.
Okay.
Put it there.
B.
B would be Deku Tree. I'll figure out where I'm gonna put them afterward. Deku Tree. I think I put Fire Temple there too, right?
I don't know.
And I also put
The Dongo.
the Dongo.
And then Jabu Jabu.
Jabu Jabu. So Jabu Jabu would be the bottom. Then the Dongo. This is my voice here. Then the Dongo. And then I'd probably put Fire Temple after that.
Fire Temple?
And what else was in B? Deku.
Tree.
Probably bottom. And then everything else kind of goes after it. A.
So you think Deku's worse than Jabu Jabu?
I think Deku's probably better than Jabu Jabu.
But
But-
worse than the Dongo.
But worse than Dongo.
Okay.
That's right where I put it, yeah. A, I put Fire Temple, I put the Forest Temple there.
I thought you put Fire
Or
Temple
Fire Temple's
B.
B. Forest
Force
Temple's
Temple's
A.
A.
I think that's the only one in A.
I think it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The only reason it isn't an S is just because the other ones are better, in my opinion. I just like the other ones better. So, if those if all three of those are better, I think you just have, because I don't think it's a 10 out of 10. I think it's like 9.5.
Sure.
So high A. It's like right below S. But the other ones at the top I think are all 10 out of 10s. I think there's better, generally. And then the top would be Shadow, Ganon, and then Light.
Mhm.
That's what I do. What do you feel about that?
I mean, I've never played the game, so I don't
Yeah, so
can't really add on.
yeah. It's alright.
It's alright?
I've swapped and sending some things around, but
Debatable?
it's debatable.
It's debatable?
But yeah, so Ocarina of Time.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. No,
Do you think it's one of the greatest games of all time?
it's probably my top like 10. Probably my top 10, yeah. It might change after I play other
Mhm.
Zelda games, because it's like my first one, technically, pretty much.
Yeah, I think there's one Zelda game that pretty much does what Ocarina of Time does, but like better in every way.
Wind Waker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Gotta play that.
Yeah, Wind Waker.
we'll get to it
Yeah.
eventually at some point. But yeah, I guess that means we get to move on to our
Wheel of.
our next segment.
Oh, yeah,
the
the
Wheel
wheel.
of Fate, baby.
I almost forgot about it.
The Wheel of Fate. So basically, the first person that's gonna get spun on the wheel is the person that's getting the game recommendation, and the person that's on the second half of the wheel is
Is the one.
recommending the game.
Okay.
Wait, so the first one is the who's getting it?
Who's
Yeah.
getting it?
And the second one is who's recommending it.
Recommending.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
So this will determine
Let me fill in.
who's getting You nervous?
I'm not
Look
nervous.
scared.
And Enzo.
What do you? Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright, guys.
Spin the wheel.
So first one's getting it. If this is me, I swear, bro.
Dominic again.
Tony.
Okay, Tonasia. Okay,
Okay,
so
Anthony.
Anthony's getting the
I'm
recommendation.
getting the
I'm
recommendation.
glad it's not me because I don't even want to do
Do
that again.
another-
Yeah.
All right, and then Then
Plus, I want to have someone else talk about it.
Yeah.
All right.
And next, who's recommending it?
Me again. Why did you have the one where it removes it after?
Yeah, so I'm gonna remove Anthony.
So it's either me or Dominic now.
Yeah, I'll remove. Okay.
Spooky.
Enzo.
Enzo.
So Enzo's recommending Anthony game.
All right.
All right.
Which game is he choosing?
What
though?
game is he choosing?
Well, I'm just gonna get straight to the chase. Octodad, the deadliest cat. That's gonna be the one.
Octodad, the deadliest cat.
and-
Huh.
Oh, interesting.
And the only reason why I'm picking that is because when I was like, it was like 4 years ago, I played the game,
Yeah.
and I ever since I really wanted Anthony to play it, so now I
Yeah.
actually have a chance to do
It's
that.
interesting because I have played Octodad,
Yes,
the
the
deadliest cat.
Octodad Cash.
No, he's not.
Yes, you
Yeah, I actually have. Rather recently, actually.
Oh,
So, let me bring up something here.
did. So
Got my
basically,
laptop here. So,
he's gonna prove it real quick.
I'm just gonna pull up some gameplay that I did recently.
I can't believe this guy actually played it.
So I'm gonna go to gameplay. Oh, look, it's even got secret written on it. Secret game. Let me turn down the volume there. Let's watch this together. Just downloading the file now.
This is like
So let
evil.
me put some backstory on this. So we made the rules, and Anthony kind of immediately had the idea. he messaged me on Discord. He's like, "Should I play Octodad?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's like the only game that Enzo can really recommend you because you play a lot of games he's played." He's like, "Screw it." So he kind of
So then,
he just
what do
played
I do now?
Octodad
I like I
Well,
forgot.
let me just show you the gameplay first.
because he
It's
knew
taken a while.
he knew that Enzo would give him Octodad. It was like already confirmed. Play through it, and the rule is you reverse it back. So I guess Enzo's sending the game recommendation now. Anthony's giving the recommendation.
So now you're giving me the recommendation?
However, now that you're giving
I
him
can
it,
recommend anything.
anything. You can't turn it down.
Let me just show you the Steam thing because it's taking a really long time to download because it's like a 2-hour video.
Oh my god, why did I think of that, man?
Well, because I think if you did think about it, you wouldn't actually think that he would do it.
So yeah, what do I think about Octodad here? It was interesting. You know, it's kind of like you gotta move the mouse with like the thing, and like control it. They could like swap between like his arms and his legs.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of funny. It had like its funny little moments, but it's like octopus, I'm going to get you. Look here, it is Octodad Deadliest Cat. Let's just see my achievements here. World's best dad. What's that achievement for?
Okay, man, we
Beat the game, huh? Yeah, look at that. And there's like the part where you go to the aquarium. That's probably my favorite part. You're like running away from the shark.
That part is cool, yeah.
Yeah, and you have to like, and he's like, just a regular octopus again. And then there's the part where he's on the ship, and they do like the dance. Oh my god, Steam. Yeah, pretty good game. Took me like 2 hours to beat.
Better or worse than you expected.
It's about what I expected. I mean, I've seen gameplay of it when I was like a kid, so like I knew the entire story anyways.
Buddy,
But I think Enzo just wanted me to like figure out like the swapping between like the legs and the
Just
hands.
wanted to experience the game.
Yeah, which I did.
All right, so what can you give me, buddy?
Yeah, so I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about it for a while.
I was hoping this would happen, by the way.
I was waiting for this to happen. So originally I wanted to give you like a crappy game to play, but then I was like, I could recommend him a challenge.
Ooh.
And there's a certain Nintendo franchise that you haven't touched before.
Hmm.
And there's this little challenge that's quite popular with this franchise.
Ooh, I think I know what's going.
It's called a Nuzlocke. Have you heard of it?
No, I've not heard.
Not heard of it.
All right.
So a Nuzlocke is a challenge that people put on for the game Pokemon. So basically the way the challenge works is you're able to catch the first Pokemon that you find in an area.
And I get a month to finish this?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
God.
shouldn't take a month.
It shouldn't. So you catch the first Pokemon in an area, and that's the only Pokemon that you could catch in that area. If that Pokemon dies, it's dead for good.
Yeah. So if it faints, it's done.
It's done.
This is terrible.
And since you've never played a Pokemon game before, I will walk you through like the mechanics. All right. So you don't just keep dying over and over again.
And never finish the game.
And never finish the game. If you don't finish the game, that's all right too. But I do want you to get to a certain point.
And what's that point?
So you're gonna be playing Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green, whatever one you prefer.
Park Fire Red.
Probably Fire Red. And I want you to get at least a Gem 5.
That's doable.
That's doable.
Okay.
So that's like probably like 15, 18 hours into the game.
Oh my God.
You can do that.
But it is a challenge. So if your Pokemon die, like all your Pokemon die in your party, you gotta restart.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, I can't deny it, so I mean, I have to do it.
So Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So our next one will be Enzo versus Pokemon Fire Red
Yeah.
Nuzlocke. Because I've already played Octodad.
About what, like 2 months ago? A month ago?
Probably like 2 months ago, yeah. I did pay $15 for it, by the way. It's pretty expensive for like a
6-hour game?
not even. It was like 3 hours.
Was it?
Yeah. I could go back and collect all the ties.
How to do that?
Well, I guess that's
How
it.
you feel?
Kind of wraps it up.
I don't feel really pleasant.
You don't feel good?
No.
No. Did you think I was gonna play the entire game?
Well, Octodad's not very long, is it?
No, it's not. That's why I was like, oh.
Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting it, but I don't know. I can't really.
That's okay, because we have lots of time for you to talk
I didn't have
next
lots of time for you to talk, yeah. Pokemon, you've never played Pokemon before.
No.
Which is kind of crazy.
You didn't even know the main theme song when it came up one time.
Yeah.
Alright, next time, Enzo versus Pokemon Fire Red.
Yeah.
See you guys then.